Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to cover the freebie over on the Epic Game Store as well as the upcoming freebies real quickly, and I also want to take a look at some interesting information regarding Xbox Game Pass, Project xCloud, a Microsoft streaming service that they will be implementing come this September, and pretty awesome if you are a Game Pass subscriber. We'll talk that in just a little bit, but first of all, the EGS freebies include Torchlight 2. That's the only freebie this week, and it will be available until July 23rd. Torchlight 2 is pretty good. This is a game that I played the hell out of back in the day. It kind of getting you some attention in 2020 as a freebie is kind of cool to see. I remember when I first got into PC gaming, I think Torchlight 2 had just come out or it was about to release. I'm actually looking up the exact release date of Torchlight 2. So it's September of 2020, so I believe the game was just about to come out, and I picked it up pretty shortly after release, and I put a lot of hours into this. Torchlight is the franchise that I am more nostalgic to. I know most people go towards Diablo, and that's kind of crazy to think about that I'm more of a Torchlight guy, but the timing of the release of Torchlight 2 just happened to coincide with me getting into PC gaming, so I invested a lot of time into it. You would think that would make me very excited for Torchlight 3, but obviously that game is a little bit rough around the edges, to say the least, right now. Right now, that one's rocking a mixed reception on Steam, I believe 48% positive, so not very good as far as that's concerned, but Torchlight 2 still holds up relatively well. Obviously, with all of the DLC and expansions to Diablo 3, that's probably the style of game that you're probably looking for, but that's still kind of expensive these days. Torchlight 2 is still a fun time to be had, so I would recommend adding that to your library. And next week, you'll be getting Next Up Hero for free. Don't know much about that. And Tacoma will be free as well. I believe Tacoma was free in the past, but it's a pretty interesting narrative-driven experience with a lot of mystery and intrigue. I enjoyed my time with that game, and I think that's one that people will end up enjoying, so there you have it. Alright, moving on from that, Phil Spencer noted on Twitter, at Xbox, we're committed to putting you first in September. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can enjoy unlimited play on your device at no additional cost. Now, that is Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, so that includes Game Pass on console and PC, and then Xbox Live Gold, although Xbox Live Gold is going through some interesting rumors right now, given that they pulled the listing of signing up for Xbox Live Gold on the Microsoft website, so it might be an instance of them eliminating Gold altogether, which would be a huge coup for Microsoft against Sony, considering it looks like Sony will still be running their PlayStation Plus gimmick. But with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you will be getting Game Pass and Project xCloud, which is their streaming service, so it's going to be interesting how this is implemented. Not only will this be applicable to your computer, I imagine, but your mobile devices, and I would imagine their ultimate goal is trying to get this platform on every device imaginable. This is streaming at the end of the day, so some people are going to be inherently adverse to it. I tried out PlayStation Now on PC and my PlayStation 4, and I have pretty solid internet, and even with that, the games were playable, but not my ideal gaming experience. I definitely would not forego downloading a game or playing it locally on disc over streaming a game. I just would not go the streaming route right now. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But if Microsoft can, pat it down and get it right, that could be something major. And I've been talking about it quite a bit. I really don't try to get into the console war side of thing on this channel, PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X, but I think there's this notion that everybody thinks it's going to be a one-sided squash with the PlayStation 5 dominating the Series X, and I really don't think next generation is going to be like that, and I'd love if you guys want to input your thoughts on it, but it's going to be a lot different than this generation, because last generation, Microsoft just did not have a first party. Their first party was absolutely atrocious. This entire generation, they've been acquiring studios. They have studios in spades now, whether it be a Playground, whether it be 343 kind of doing something new with Halo by the looks of it with Halo Infinite. They still have Coalition. They're establishing studios like Ninja Theory with Hellblade 2. They're acquiring a lot of quality studios. Obsidian, if you're a PC guy, that's great, because all of these games are going to ultimately be on PC anyway, and you'll be able to play them with Xbox Game Pass on PC. So you're getting the best of both worlds, while still being able to play a lot of the PC titles, still being able to play your games on Steam, and being able to play games like Horizon. That's why 2020 is going to be a nutty year for PC gamers. But yeah, console exclusive people, I really think it's going to be a bigger race than this generation, just because if you look at what Game Pass is offering you, on the Sony side, if you pick up a PlayStation 5 for $500, and let's say all things are equal and the Series X is $500 as well, you're talking about picking up each game for $70, because yes, it does look like games are going up to $70, which is something else we can talk about in a different video, but let's say on launch day, you want to pick up a PS5 and 3 launch titles, that's $710 plus tax, nearing $800. Well, let's say the Series X is $500, well, you get the Series X for $500, $500, and then you just sign up for Game Pass and you get all the games, and that essentially would make it $250 to $300 cheaper. What? How do you break that kind of price differential? Yes, the price tag of the PS5 and Series X might be very similar, but then you're talking about all of those additional costs. It's just like what happened with the PlayStation Vita. The PlayStation Vita came out at a compelling price point of $250, but then you got these memory cards and you got games being priced at $50. It's kind of going to be the same situation. And yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the PS5 versus Series X thing. I don't really like to get into that too much on this channel, but nevertheless, Game Pass is just becoming more and more of a killer subscription service. Now, I know some people that are still against subscription services. Like, I literally had a friend drop $60 on Gears 5. Like, what are you doing, bro? And he was just like, I don't like subscription services. And I'm like, bro, you dropped $60 on Gears 5? What is wrong with you? Look, I'm not here to judge his spending habits, but I'm going to judge his spending habits because, my God, you could have signed up for Game Pass for $1 for your first month or $5 a month after that. I just think that's such a better option, and I get it. People are buying MCC on Steam. People are buying Gears 5 on Steam. People are buying Sea of Thieves on Steam. I just cannot wrap my head around it. I cannot understand why you just would not sign up for Game Pass unless you're so inherently adverse to subscription services. But guess what? On PC, you have the best of both worlds. You can decide which one you want to get. I just think Game Pass is such a killer value that it's literally eliminating the necessity for a lot of other things. Like, Humble Monthly and Humble Choice has been seriously mitigated with the creation of Game Pass and it just being an insane value. And then, like, even the need to, like, buy games just because you can sign up for Game Pass and you can literally be good for, like, ever. For literally ever. If you sign up for Game Pass and then you just play some free-to-plays, like your CSGOs and your League of Legends and some other free-to-play titles, Dota 2, whatever, you will literally have a quality gaming experience. You will have, like, a lot of big budget titles. Then you can play games like League of Legends that offer you more competitive MOBA games. There's a lot of first-person shooters that are free to play, battle royale titles, whatever you want to do. Game Pass plus free to plays is literally a complete gaming experience for, what is it? $5 a month. So that's kind of insane, and with xCloud being introduced as well, I just think it's just going to get nuttier and nuttier. Even if they raise the price of Game Pass to $10, who cares? At that point, we're going to be getting games like Halo Infinite, Fable 4, all of the other games that the first party is going to be putting out. It is going to be a ridiculous value, and something like xCloud being added to it as well, it's going to make it even more insane. Maybe I'm a little bit too high on Game Pass. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I'm out to lunch as far as Game Pass is concerned, or are you guys on the same boat as me where you think it's just one of the most insane services that has been implemented on PC? And for a long time, yeah, I was against subscription services, but when you're telling me Gears 5 on launch day for $5 a month, Halo Infinite on launch day for $5 a month, Fable 4 on launch day for $5 a month, Hellblade 2, Streets of Rage 4, Halo Wars 2, I believe that's on Game Pass. That's on Game Pass, right? I think it's on Game Pass. Nevertheless, you guys get the idea. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and if you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.